Are you learning data analysis? In this video, I'll be discussing key things that will actually make your journey of becoming a data analyst a lot more easier. And I wish I knew all these things when I started my own data journey. So in this video, I'll be sharing practical tips with you that will help you in your journey of learning data analysis or building capacity in data analysis. So let's get right into it. I think it is important to bring this back. Data analysis is about solving problem. It's not about just playing with numbers. It's not just about plot. Remember, data analysis is about solving problem. It's about answering questions. So even if you have all the ideas in this world and you are unable to translate your skills to solve problem, then there is a problem. The whole idea of learning data analysis is to solve problems. And we should never deviate from that as a data analyst. It's not just about the beautiful plot. It's not just about what you know really. It's about your analytical thinking of the result that you've seen. You've seen the result, right? Then what is the interpretation? What is the meaning? And what are the things that we can derive? And what are the things that you can tell us based on the data that you've analyzed? Always remember that as you are learning data analysis, is more about analytical thinking, critical thinking. Is not just about playing with numbers and showing us a beautiful plot or showing us beautiful results from the logistic regression. It's about how do you think through the results and what does it really mean. As someone learning data analysis, one area or one key thing that you need to understand or you need to always think about is that what is your niche? Which area are you actually focused on when it comes to data analysis? As you know, data, we have data across different fields. Are you someone that wants to do analysis in terms of business data? Is it health related data? Is it economics data? What kind of data are you actually interested in? And the earlier, the better. So you have to start thinking about that as someone that is learning data analysis. And that will actually make your journey a lot more better. You can't say you have a knowledge of business, how to analyze business data, and you become an expert in analyzing health data. It's not always that way, unless if you learn the processes that are actually required or the methods that are actually used in different areas, which in most cases is not always possible. So you need to ask yourself, which area is my expertise or which area am I really interested in? Which area do I really want to build capacity in when it comes to data? So is this health data? Is it economics data? Is it financial data? Is it business data? What kind of data? Which area are you interested in? You can't say you are an expert when it comes to health data when what you actually learn when you are learning the kind of boot camp or the training that you attend actually focus on business data. So you need to understand and you need to start thinking about what is your niche when it comes to data. Another important thing is that please try as much as possible to pay the price to understand the principles behind the method that you are using. Are you using chi-square? Are you calculating the mean? Are you calculating the media? Are you calculating the interquartile range? Why are you doing so? It's not just that you are just trying to use any tool or any approach. What makes you a better data analyst is that you have a very good understanding of the principles behind the approaches that you are using. It is very, very important that you pay the price of having a very good understanding of the principles. When are you using linear regression? When are you going to use logistic regression? You have to pay that price of having a very good understanding of the principles behind all the statistical or data analytical approaches that we use. It is very, very important that you pay that price. And they are not really difficult. You just need to be well organized, apply your time to have a very deep understanding. It's not just about creating the beautiful dashboard. It's about understanding why are you using different approaches? Why are you calculating the mode? Why are you determining the standard deviation? What is standard error? Pay that price to have a very good understanding of these principles. You also need to have a very good understanding of statistical approaches. Because why are you going to be a data analyst and you cannot even give? I'm not saying you should know too much statistics, but what is important is that you are able to explain briefly why you are using the approach and what is the statistical principles behind it. So simple. because now we know we have the tool to run it for us. But that doesn't mean that as a data analyst, you have a very poor understanding of the principles behind the approaches that you are using. That's what actually make you infallible, because in most cases you tend to come across some interesting cases which warrant you to use your understanding. It's not just about creating beautiful dashboard or showing a beautiful plot. Do you understand what you are actually doing? It is very, very important that you pay that price to understand the principles behind any approaches or any method that you are learning as someone that is learning data analysis. It's not just about memorizing different things or mode media. Do you understand the principle and when and where you cannot use different approaches or different methods that you are learning as someone that is learning data analysis? It is very, very important to put this at the back of your mind. If possible, put it in front of your mind so that you will not forget. Another important thing that many people tend to miss out because they want to learn data analysis is that they fail to master Excel. I will recommend that you try as much as possible. If you are learning, maybe you are learning Python, you are learning Stata, or you are learning R right now, please go back to Excel as well. Try to revise, try to understand Excel. And the more you use Excel, there are a lot of tons of videos on YouTube or different platforms that can actually give you a very good insight on Excel. Please don't throw Excel away. Excel is so powerful that in fact you need to know it as a data analyst. So why are you learning all those big other tools? You're learning R, you're learning Python, but Excel, the knowledge of Excel is still lagging. Please try as much as possible to pay the price of also learning how to use Excel. Another important thing is that please don't focus too much on tools. I noticed that most people that are learning, okay, I want to learn R, I want to learn SPSS, I want to learn Stata, I want to learn Python, I want to learn Jamovie, I want to learn this, I want to learn that. What is important, really, what is really important is that you have a very good understanding of the principles that you'll be using in these different tools. And let me tell you an interesting story. In my own case, based on the fact that I have a very good understanding, I've tried as much as possible to master principle behind different statistical method, linear regression, logistic regression, different tools, different ways of analyze data, survival data analysis, Cox regression, Poisson regression. Actually take that time to master them, to understand the principles. And I learned how to use Theta to implement or to execute different commands to be able to carry out these different data analytical approaches. But right now, I can easily translate my knowledge to R, to Python, and to different tools. For instance, I know where I'm going to use logistic regression. I know when I have to use linear regression. So the only thing I have to do is that when I want to learn R, I just have to translate that, oh, okay, I have the data set. How can I perform the similar method I've learned in Stata? How can I do it in R? How can I do it in Python? How can I do it in SAS? It's as simple as that. But what is important at the end of the day is your understanding of the principle behind the statistical approach that you want to use. Imagine I don't have a very good understanding of logistic regression and I'm just learning Stata, I'm just learning R, I'm just learning Python, I'm just learning SAS. What is the whole point? The idea is that try as much as possible to master the principle. You can learn a tool first. For instance, I learned Stata really well to carry out different data analytical approaches. Now I can easily move to R because the only thing I have to move to R is that I just need to learn how to do that particular linear regression that I know how to do in SPSS and in Stata. I'm not bringing it on board to R. And there are millions of videos or millions of tools that will help me to achieve that. I already learned how to do survival analysis in Stata. The only thing I need is to maybe watch a video or learn from someone again on how I can translate that into maybe Python or into SAS. So the point I'm trying to make is that focus on understanding the principle behind what you are learning and not just learning different tools. Because learning tools can change from time to time. Tools tend to change from time to time. There are different tools that will come out. But what is important is that you have a very good backing and a very good understanding of the principles behind what you are learning. Please pay close attention to that. Another important thing is that please try as much as possible to practice. Practice is very, very important. Imagine you just learn SPSS and you drop it. So try as much as possible to play with open source data. And what I am doing practically is that, of course, my PhD actually requires data analysis as well. But before I started my data analysis in my PhD, I looking at open source data that I can analyze just to practice from time to time. Because if you don't practice, you're going to forget. So you have to try as much as possible to practice, to revise from time to time. Because these tools, they are volatile. Like if you don't master them, if you don't try, that's why again you have to master the principles. So if you master the principle, you can always recall, you can always bring back that knowledge whenever you want to use it. But it is always good that you try to practice. Please try to practice with different open source data. Try to play with data. Try to use the tool that you know how to use. And of course, continue to grow and continue to improve your knowledge from time to time. Because things tend to change, especially if you are using R, you are using different tools like that, Stata. They tend to update from time to time. So you have to try as much as possible to stay updated and to stay up to date regarding the tool that you know how to use and continue to practice from time to time. Again, that's one of the reasons why you also have to master the principles and understand what you're actually doing, not just running different things on a software without having a very good understanding of it. So also make effort to practice from time to time. The more you practice, the more you get better. Another important thing is that ChatGPT is actually your friend. As a young emerging data analyst, please try to leverage ChatGPT to improve some of your coding skills, to learn new things, to learn new approaches. So ChatGPT can be very, very good when you are confused or when you are trying to understand some things more. So you can leverage ChatGPT to grow and improve your knowledge when it comes to data analysis. ChatGPT is actually very, very good in when it comes to giving you insight or debugging some error that you make when you are coding. It can easily help you and give you insight on that. So try as much as possible to also leverage and play around with ChatGPT in maybe brainstorming or having a Socratic discussion with it to learn new things, to have additional insight, and you can easily practice those things in the tool or in the environment of the tools that you are using itself. So it's actually very, very good that you leverage that as someone that is learning data analysis. Another common question that I receive is that which one should I learn first? Should I learn R? Should I learn SPSS? Should I learn Stata? I would say anyone, but if you've learned one and you have a very good understanding of the principle, you can easily move to the other. What is important is that do you understand the principle behind what you're actually doing? Because, for instance, if you know how to do linear regression in Stata, you can easily move to R, you can easily move to SAS. What you just need to learn is how can you do it, how can you execute linear regression in this new environment. So pay close attention to have a very good understanding of the principles. Again, I'm coming back to the principle again and not just focus on the tool that you need to learn first. You can focus on anyone, and depending on your field, you might want to consider maybe hard for people in epidemiology or maybe people working in health area, because there are a lot of support in that when it comes to hard for people in epidemiology. Yeah, do you want to use data maybe for business? So it depends. But what is important really is understanding the principle that you are learning, and at the same time you being able to execute them in different environments. For instance, now if I want to do linear regression in SPSS, what I have to do is just maybe go online and just revise how is it done, because I have a very good understanding of what linear regression is all about. What I'm not trying to do now is to learn how to do it in that new environment, which will not take you a lot of time because there are many tools, there are many information that can actually guide you on that. But imagine I'm using linear regression for a data that it is not suitable for, then that's a problem. As a data analyst, you should not be doing that. So focus on learning the principle and not just focus on learning the tool.